All right, we got Monster Hunter Wilds first trailer from the YouTube channel Monster Hunter. Oh baby. Mm. Okay, I'm just gonna watch, and then I'll comment after.
As soon as we find a good spot, we can get things set up and ready to go. And then we can get started.
This is gonna be great!
You bet.
I hope we find them soon.
Look!
Incredible. I've never heard of a Karachnoth herd this big before.
One of them's got big spikes on its back.
Now to lead it away from the pack. We'll make for the desert.
Right. The sandstorm! Now commencing the hunt by order of the guild.
I've selected you as a lead hunter for this expedition.
Thank you, sir.
Damn. Bro, wish list now? Shit, give me a sec. And then get bonuses in Monster Hunter Wilds with save data bonus if you played Monster Hunter World, save data bonus if you played Iceborne. You get some armor set and a weapon, some armor set and a weapon. So, image taken from Monster Hunter World Iceborne, image taken from Monster Hunter World. So let me read this. Players can receive Palico equipment for use in Monster Hunter Wilds by having save data from Monster Hunter World or Monster Hunter World Iceborne on their PS5, Xbox Series XS, or PC. See the game's official website for more information. Okay, so you just get some like little tiny things. Okay, so give me a sec and we're gonna break this down. Let me see. Let me wish list this. Let me see. Monster Hunter Wilds on wish list. Did I already wish list it? Yeah, I already wish listed it. Okay, whatever. So let's go through again and I'm gonna talk some shit. Bro, this game is gonna pop off. So this opening scene, I think, if the whole game is like open world, then this seems like it's gonna be maybe your roaming hub or something like that. Like maybe this is your quest hub, and I don't know if you tell this thing like where to go. I don't know. It just seems like you're like constantly going like in a circle around the map, and then if you want to fast travel somewhere, like okay, well ship, let's fast travel over here, and then you jump off, and then you got to do it like jump on your mount to like mount up and go fight a monster. Maybe that could be the case. But I mean, shit. And then obviously these two are going to be like the handler from Monster Hunter World Iceborne. They'll be like your little tour guides of the game, it seems. And you have your little Palico bro back too. So this is cool.
As soon as we find a good spot, we can get things set up and ready to go. And then we can get started.
This is gonna be great.
You bet.
And this is like, I guess this is the main character. I hope they let you like customize him and whatnot. So that'd be really cool.
I hope we find them soon.
Okay, I don't know anything about this. This is just like flashbacks to me.
Look!
Like, yes, there's a story behind Monster Hunter. Something about a war with fighting monsters, and like you have like the big old raid bosses that like, oh, the raid boss is coming for that one mission where you have to like shoot him with the cannons and shit, and nobody likes that doing that mission or whatever. Like the Zora Magdaros thing, it's annoying, but I understand it's part of the story. But that's about all I know. There's like a war with the monsters and the humans trying to like coexist or something like that. I'm not too sure. The story was literally over my head the entire time. So like on this scene though, like we see this little, I don't know what monster this is. He killed something and he's like dragging it away right there. Okay, and it seems this is cool. This is a cool little mechanic, having like monsters go to like a watering hole. So you got this bro. I don't know what this is. I never seen this. I came in on Monster Hunter 5. I came in on like World Iceborne. So this is like completely new to me. And I don't know what these things are like in the background. These look like stick bugs. Or like, what are these things? Or maybe they're like little velociraptor looking things. Maybe. And those are just like shadows cast down from like the sun. So maybe they're like little velociraptor things, but you know, you got a little bit of particle effects and whatnot. That's fine. You got like some little gatherings things like right here that seem like you can interact with. Like this is like the desert cactus thing. This is like the desert flower thing. And so it seems like they're gonna have keep that gathering mechanic in the game, which I'm fine with. That's completely fine. And I don't know, but like these bushes look like you can hide in them. This, you know, like, because remember in World, you could like crouch up to a bush and just go completely invisible up to a monster. Maybe they're gonna keep that. And then we already saw this scene essentially, and then all right, business as usual. You got a bird up there doing something.
Incredible! I've never heard of a Karachnoth herd this big before.
Karachnoth. Oh wait. Karachnoth? Okay. So then you got like the little tiny birds like chilling on top of them. And then you have like either these are the males and these are the females, or these are the females and these are the males. The animals, they work both ways. So this is cool. And then you have all these like rods and stuff in the background. I'm sure there's like some story significance to it. I just don't know yet.
One of them's got big spikes.
And then again, you have your main weapon right here, which is like, I think this is a greatsword. And then you got like a bow gun right there in your little side pouch.
Spikes on its back.
All right. Oh, look at this dude. So he just like jumped up out of the water, maybe like a crocodile status. And this is like some sort of ram thing. And like maybe the ram was like going to get some water and the crocodile was just like, bleh, does the crocodile thing and just gets up on him. So that's pretty cool to see that, to know that there's like a world that is going about its own thing with the player just merely as like an audience member, just viewing the general happenings in the world is really cool. Okay, and it looks like there's like a day and night cycle. By the looks of it, maybe this is like sandstorm mode, Darude sandstorm mode, or night, and then like different creatures come out to the watering hole at different times. You got these main bros, and you got some little bros right here, and then you got the bears. I don't know what monster to call this. I just know like in Monster Hunter Rise, there was a mob like this. It was called like Azeros, and then Apex Azeros, and it was like a bear thing. But with this guy, it seems like he has two little side bros with him. Like, what was that little black lizard thing in Monster Hunter World that everybody just shit on all the time? And he always called them back or whatever. It seems like he has that mechanic built in. But god dang, this guy does not look like a pushover. It's like they're fighting. And like the big guy comes out. Okay, so they're doing like this little like bush hidey thing. So it seems like that's gonna be a thing. So this is like, it seems like in game, and this is like really good looking. And he has like the two bros like following him. So pay attention to like what happens right here. He's got look at it right here. He's got the slinger. So I guess the devs saw what happened and they like I guess they like the slinger / clutch claw, but it's not gonna be clutch claw. It'll be like interact with the environment, because he actually uses the clutch claw right here, and he like, I don't know what he does. He like springs a trap and he makes the rocks fall. So just look.
Now to lead it away from the pack.
See right there, boom. I don't know what the hell this is. I don't know what that does. He like looks back, aims at it, and then does the thing.
We'll make for the desert.
I don't know why that would cause this, but whatever. I don't care. I do like how they're bringing this mechanic back of just shoot something at a rock, and like if you time it right, it'll mess up like a monster or something, like knock him down.
Right.
Because like the slinger was good, but it wasn't like, it was kind of annoying having to aim up, because gamers don't like to aim up. Gamers don't look up. They don't like to aim up. It's just a thing. So having like a thing that happens, like a rock falling from the top, but you triggering it as long as you see like some sort of button or something on the ground, I think that's a good compromise. Because I don't know if they want to like directly bring back the slinger or whatever. So I think that's a good compromise. It puts the interactive thing in the view of the player, but it keeps the same mechanic. So you have a little bit of strategy going on with the environment. And then, you have your sandstorm mechanics, it seems. And then a whole nother behavior algorithm that the monster's like, oh shit, it's time to dip.
The sandstorm.
And you just going in there. Okay, that's cool. Look at that. So this mechanic was in World when you first fight Diablos, but it was only a one-off thing. So I'm happy that they're bringing this back, because it's like a man versus monster, man versus environment type of deal in terms of like storytelling and shit. Like, this is cool. Like, this should have been like the sinkholes should have been more of a thing in World, but it just so happens it only happened in that one part with Diablos, and I'm happy that they're bringing it back. So this is cool. So you can like potentially set up traps with the sinkholes. And this is just a cool little scene. You got the lightning right there. So you saw right there, like I'll show you again, there was like a lightning strike right there. So I don't know if that's going to be significant or not. Like, just maybe it's like a reminder of like, hey player, don't forget about lightning. It's like kind of dark. And that's honestly probably like static lightning, maybe. Like, I could reasonably believe that. Like, it was built up from the sandstorm, and maybe it wasn't like thunder lightning, maybe it was like static lightning. I mean, whatever, you just animate it the same way. And maybe it has something to do with the rods, like lure this monster over to a rod, and then maybe a lightning thing will trigger, and then it'll like stun him or something like that. I don't know.
Now commencing the hunt by order of the guild.
Yep, so you got your great sword bro doing great sword things. Oh, look at that. Oh, so, okay, look at this. I didn't even see this. Look at this again. So, one more time. Let me pause it. So right there, the thunder thing hits the lizard, and the monster got scared, which is like a mini stun little thing. So I don't know if the player is close enough, like he'll react in the same way. I would guess not, but that is actually pretty cool. So just hang out. Maybe that could be like a strategy, like just hang out by one of these monsters, or like make it, maybe you could lay down a piece of food to make it like stay there so it doesn't run away or something like that, and just fight the monster right next to the rod bro, and maybe eventually a lightning strike will hit and that'll open up like a little attack window. So I mean, because this guy is clearly scared of that shit. This guy, I mean, he's just chilling. He's like, this is an everyday occurrence. Like, what's up, bro? Why you being a bitch? So then you got, this is a new monster to me. He's got like the tongue thing, like the one other monster in world. I forgot what the hell his name is, but like the bird thing. Like monsters that use their tongues as like attacks are fucking goated. Oh, he's got like a little call. He just licking the ground. This is like the most violent lick-a-tongue ever. Okay, and right here, you can call your mount, and your mount will just pick you up. So I guess if you're stuck in hit stun or something like that, maybe you can call your mount to like negate that whole stun mechanic. And I think you had your greatsword out, and maybe you can like change your weapon while you're on your mount. Yeah, yep, drink a potion right after. So, what was this? So you got like some medium like level monsters hitting up this like big guy, like a main boss type of deal. And so I think, what was it, like Turf Wars or something? This is, seems like it's like a 2v1 Turf War. I think Turf Wars are here to stay. I think. I would like to think so, because it's always cool to watch a Turf War. I've never been disappointed with a Turf War. But one thing I haven't seen throughout this entire trailer is damage numbers. You haven't seen really like any damage numbers. Maybe that's because just for cinematic purposes they just turned it off, which is fine. I don't care. But hopefully, like, I don't know. I just really like seeing damage numbers, or at least maybe have it as an option or something like that. We got a third one jumping in. God dang. Okay, so you have your greatsword out right here. He just like went in for an attack, and then you do a little whistle, and you now all of a sudden you're on your mount. All right, and then you just whip out your bow gun, and you just start slamming. But it seems like your mount speed got reduced. I think this is going to be the meta, perhaps. You know, you can have like whatever 2 weapons you want, but for the most part, I think it'll be like 1 melee and 1 ranged. Be a like heavy bowgun, light bowgun, and this does look like a heavy bowgun because you see the shield things right here. Or maybe this is like, maybe they consolidated the heavy and light bowgun into just bowgun and make it so that you could just customize it to either have a heavy variant or a light variant. But this one right here looks like it is a heavy variant, and he does like a triple shot, so it's kind of cool to see this is back. Like if you squeeze the trigger once, it'll go like bop bop bop. And you'll see it. It'll go, you squeeze trigger once, bop, bop, bop. Again, bop, bop, bop. I forgot what that shot type was called. Yeah. Oh, and you got like the jumping mount attacks. Okay. Or jumping dismount attacks. So that's pretty cool. They have those back still. Greatsword. It looks like, was that a guard? I think that was a guard. That's pretty cool. I mean, you know, you could set up attacks like that all the time. You know, I've seen a couple, 1 or 2 Team Darkside videos in my time to know that, you know, you could set up a little cinematic moment to look really cool like that. And then meanwhile, is this like a second monster just of the same level about, and he's just like coming in? What the fuck is going on? In the beginning of the video, they seemed like way smaller. Like, cause this guy's kind of reddish orange. This guy's kind of reddish orange, but this guy is like kind of yellowy. Like, was it I thought it was like 2 medium bros and 1 big bro. This just straight up looks like 3 big bros. And then this is gonna be like some like wyvern steak type of deal where like you sit there, charge it up, and you just blast everybody within range. So that's a cool move. That's nice to know that that's gonna be in there still. So this is a really cool move. I'm gonna show you again. Back a little bit more.
I'm selecting.
So that seems like it's a multi-hit attack. I really like multi-hit attacks. Even if you get the visual of just like a single swipe. I like the idea of doing like a single swipe or something with a weapon and just having multiple numbers pop up like a chunk, 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 chunk. My best example, or my favorite example, was Sword and Shield Helmbreaker, where you ran up the wall and then you jumped off and then you held your sword down like between your legs and you just go like tick, 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 tick. That was like the most dopaminergic thing that I've had so much fun doing all the time with Sword and Shield. So I really think that every weapon should have at least like one move that does like that super dopamine like multi-hit attack. So it's good to know that Greatsword has one of these now, hopefully. I mean, you saw like there's no like numbers in the trailer, just, you know, for cinematic purposes, but maybe when the game comes out, it'll be like an option to turn it off. Let me show it one more time. I love multi-hit attacks.
I'm selecting.
Yeah, it seemed like you did one hit and then maybe you hit the button again to like kind of drag it. So that's cool.
You as a lead hunter for this expedition.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you got the lightning on the bro again. And they brought the flare back, of course. This is fine. You know what this means? This means it's like it's more casual friendly. When you try to make the game like there's like a certain degree of like certain mechanics that are like okay to casualize, and then certain other things where it's like I prefer like the hard versions of it. So, you know, being able to embark on a quest and be like, oh shit, I'm having a little tough time with this monster. Let me call in the boys or something like that. I think that's fine. But hopefully they have the difficulty more varied, because I think what was it in Monster Hunter World Iceborne, you only had like 1 player mode and then 4 player mode. I think I forgot. There was no 2 player mode for what do you call it? Or 2 player version of a monster if you just had like one other person you were playing with. So hopefully they iron that difficulty aspect out, like have a 1 player version, 2 player version, a 3 player version, and a 4 player version, and just scale the health and the damage of the attacks accordingly, or whatever. So hopefully they get that ironed out. You know, and you call in the boys. Okay, so it seems like Greatsword has a guard still. All right, that's good to know. But this mechanic is really cool. I think this is like a new mechanic, like the struggle mechanic, kind of like a beam struggle in DBZ. Of like, like it's probably gonna be something dorky, like hold guard, and the monster tries to like bite your ass, and then you're just like sitting there spamming a button. I don't know, maybe it could be something else. And it's like, don't get bitten. And like, what happens if you fail? Like, you just get bit and you take a chunk of damage. Yeah, this is really cool right here. Like, you're just in there, and this is like really believable too. This is cool. So like, this is believable with Greatsword, but I wonder if this mechanic will still exist for like the smaller weapons, like Sword and Shield, like Dual Blade. What else? I could see Insect Glaive doing this. I could see maybe like I could see the bow guns or the bow being able to do this. I could see Hammer doing this. I could see Gun Lance doing this. I can see Longsword doing this. I don't know. Maybe for dual blades, maybe like just you click the fucking dagger handles together and it's like there, boom, it's same length. And then maybe I could see Charge Blade doing this. I could see Switch Axe doing this. What else? Sword and Shield, I don't know how you would get it done. Maybe it's an entirely different animation, because like You just like got your shield on one side and your fucking sword on the other, and you're just like sitting there struggling. I mean, for the most part, I can see all the weapons doing it, kinda. So, yeah. Dang. Yep. And you got it on all the usual suspects, all the systems, all the consoles, and Steam. So you get that 2025. You're going to do the full simultaneous release. Fantastic. Great to see it. And you got the little cat, the cat bros.
To disagree.
Oh. So overall, badass trailer. Fantastic. I love seeing this. And then hopefully they're going to release another trailer, and I'm going to watch that one, and that one's going to be goated. But yeah, this game is going to pop off so hard, dude. I think, what was it? Monster Hunter World? Or maybe not Monster Hunter World. Maybe like all of Monster Hunter games had a total unit sale of like over 100 million units have been sold of all Monster Hunters. So that's good to know that people are like finally recognizing the awesomeness that is Monster Hunter. Because, you know, I was first introduced into it, you know, Monster Hunter World and Iceborne, and I enjoyed the shit out of it. I think I have like 800, 900 hours into it. So I think it's fantastic. When this game comes out, it's going to be a baller. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right. See ya.